Hello everyone, and today is another day. And today is all about replacing this bamboo wooden floor. I need to change it. It's time to go. It's been here 10 years, something like that. Could be 11, not really sure. But as you can tell, the room has been emptied other than my hot water heater. And I don't feel like emptying out 50 gallons of water where I have a way around that, and I will be replacing it underneath the four legs as well. But nevertheless, I'm going to, as you can see, continue to remove the floor, and I will be going to pick up the new stuff shortly. But in the meantime, I did some touch up on the wall on that color because I removed the molding, and obviously I did all of it, and at the same time where the caulking was, also took off the paint. So I wanted to blend all that in, but I don't have that color left that's there, so I'm going to be repainting the wall. But this is an unusual type of video from what I've been posting, but this is things that I've actually done a good part of my life. Construction. That's why I built my own building, and I actually did 99% of the work in this house. So I'm gonna get to it, and I wish I knew how to fast forward so I can actually film what I'm doing and have it go fast and make it look kind of funny or whatever, but I will be getting right back to you. Okay, I am back, and in less than an hour, floor has been taken up, cleaned up, and hauled out of here. So I'm going to replace a small section of the floor over here. You can see it got wet at one point. I want to cut it up, take it out, and put a nice clean piece in there. I went and picked up the material for the room, and I guess I have to go and snatch up some 3/4 inch plywood. So once I am done changing that out and I start bringing the floor in, I'll show you what I picked and how it's going to go. So I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I picked up the floor. This is the color that was chosen. I know it'll be hard to tell. It's got a real nice grain to it, nice color, and it's almost the same as the floor that will bulk up next to it. It's life-proof product. Maybe this shows a better color. You can almost see the similarities. A little more tan in that than there is in this, but they're real close. I'm very happy with it. Glad to have it. And hopefully it doesn't take me that long to put it back together. I'd like to have it finished by the end of my day. Yep, and start bringing the items back in. So as I'm going along, I will give a video. Well, I'll include the video, moving it along, and keep going from there. So what I'll do is actually I will show kind of the way it needs, the way you install it. That's the word I was looking for. The installation. Let's see. If I put this down like it is. No, too low. Let's see. Maybe I can use the jack to prop it up. Let's see. Yeah, I think that'll work. Yep. Once again, not being sponsored by LifeLock. I think that's what it said. I don't know. Don't remember. But it's not difficult to put down. I did square it up to the room. Once I had one row down, I measured from that wall, actually from the west wall to the east wall, put it to you better that way, and got it within the same measurement, within Probably less than an eighth, which will be just fine. Probably I think it was like a 1/16 of an inch. Yep, that's that one. See, that one was easy. You line it up obviously with the tile you just placed, and it locks two ways. It locks on the back side and on the side that butts up against the piece you just put down. So the best option is to put some weight on the tile you just put down. Grab a hammer and give it a little bit of love taps. And then make sure they're down. And it is. Just making sure. I don't want them coming back up. And the floor actually will. Unbelievable. You fell over. You're not supposed to fall over. There you go. Well, let's see. Let's try this one more time. And get that out. Hot diggity dog diggity. Okay, so what do we got here? We got 50 1/4, and that's leaving 3/32 of the gap. Oh, it is called Life Proof. Proof of life. Double check my measurement. 53. No, 50 1/4. Alright. $50 1/4. Got a big speed square. It's a 12-inch. Yep, 12-inch speed square. Considering that this is 8-inch flooring, I do have a smaller square, but this one works out perfect. I do 3 slices, so I know that it went pretty deep, and then snap it. Here you go. Yep, snap it. Tap over here. Put my weight on this side. Yep. Now that's locked in. Perfect. Put that down under. I'm not going to start with the small piece. It's too small. Start off with a full one. But you get the gist. So once I get a little further, I will show you what it looks like, and we'll keep going. Well, I am halfway now. Probably just a tad bit more than halfway. It's coming out pretty good. At least I think it is. The little time-consuming part will be by the door. And definitely getting it underneath the stand for the hot water heater. And that's why the bottle jack is there. And that's how I got the other floor out from underneath it. Worked out well. I didn't feel like draining it, taking it out, when all I have to do is just use that. And that. And that 6x6. And it'll work out just fine. So I'm gonna get a little further. I'll chime back in. Okay, I'm back. And 99.9% of the room is finished. I just have that one final little strip. Looks about 1.5 to 1.75 down the wall. A little bit deeper over there at the doorway. But that's that for the floor. Ooh. The next order of business will actually be changing the color of this wall, maybe a little lighter because I don't have any paint to finish that. Okay, I'm back and the floor is finished. The floor is 100% down. Yes, I'm 100% down. It's pretty nice. Nice change. And next is going to be putting the molding, but first I'm going to freshen up the molding with some fresh white paint. And like I said earlier, I think I have to repaint the walls because of where the caulking came off down through there all the way around. And obviously the molding will be down lower than where the original floor was because the floor obviously was thicker. So I know most people probably would have left that molding on there and maybe put quarter round in it, you know, and to fill up that gap or whatever. It's just not me. It's not the way I've done it my entire building career. But anyway, the other reason why I decided to do this video with tearing up this floor and putting a new floor down is because the last video, the second to the last video that I put out, which was a little over 2 hours long. Granted, it was long, but it was the whole process of actually building a custom torsion bar setup for a 1-ton dually. And based on the other items that were mounted on the axle, it was really the only way to do that type of torsion bars. So because it was so long, it literally took the entire day. And I'm not talking about an 8-hour day. I am talking about a starting somewhere around 8:30 in the morning. And it wasn't until, let's see, 11:45, almost midnight, when it finally got done with the processing. And then the final process to go through CapCut to actually end up on YouTube would take an additional 1.5 hours. So knowing it took the entire day, and part of that reason is because the camera that I bought just really to do these videos, it's a nice camera, it works really well, it functions, it does everything it needs to do. But you got to take what you put on your video camera and you have to download it onto your computer, whatever you're using, whether it's a tablet or computer, to get it, to edit it to end up on YouTube. And I know there's a lot of complaints out there that guys and gals that do YouTube say that the biggest time that they have is the edit work, because it does acquire a lot of time. Some of my stuff will go, it'll take 3 to 4 hours on the average to do the average CapCut setup. I have to call it that because that's the system I use. But when that one did that, it was referenced to me that maybe I should try using my tablet. So the first time I used the tablet was on the just under 10-minute video that I posted on the ride after the torsion bars were built and put on the truck. And I went through that a little bit. It was just under 10 minutes, and that I did on my tablet, just as I'm doing this video on my tablet. And because this one is a little bit longer, not much longer, but I want to see how long it takes, and maybe I don't use that video camera. Maybe I end up using this tablet if it works out as to where it saves me some time and actually doing that. But nevertheless, time will tell. If I can narrow down my videos a little shorter, which some of the stuff I'm doing, I can't really cut it that much shorter because I'm usually giving details, like when it came to that trailer, measurements and stuff that I have not found on YouTube on anybody that has built a trailer that has given specific information and detail that I think that you should have that wasn't posted. But that's just me. But going forward, I guess I'll get to see how long it takes to download this video on doing the replacement on this floor. But in the meantime, it's the end of this video. If you all would like and subscribe, tell somebody, tell a friend, I really would appreciate it. And at that point, go try to get something done. Thanks for watching.